Hello everybody and welcome back to the main stage here at Epic LAN. I'm very, very excited to be presenting a brand new game that we've never played before. We are calling it Crock. Yes, that is exactly how it sounds. We're going to be making our participants attempt to become AI today. And yeah, exactly. The Lightning McQueen Crocks are out in force. I love to see it. So we're basically going to be giving our contestants a prompt and a picture, and they have to turn that picture via the prompts that we discuss, and it should be absolute carnage and fun. So I want to welcome our first team out onto the stage. Please welcome Bex and Howie. Drinks in hand and all. Thank you so much. You guys can join me on this right-hand side. Firstly, how much AI have you used?
well, we may at one point have made a full album for our group, Council of Memes, so not much.
Not much. Definitely didn't release that to Spotify either. Absolutely not. So you guys are going to be trying to turn AI pictures into just regular paint pictures in a moment, but we have to introduce your opponents for today. Please welcome Gumpster and Radadna. Wow. Wow. A warm welcome from the crowd. I mean, how much AI have you used, Gumpster? Be honest.
Not a lot. Nothing. Seriously, I'm really anti-AI.
Okay. We'll see more about that a little bit later on. But yeah,
I try my best.
We've all seen that. But okay. Our two teams are ready to go, so if you wouldn't mind heading towards your PCs, they're the nearest ones to the stage. Whoever's going to make the first prompt, and I'm excited very much to see how this goes. So, our contestants have been given a PC with paint and simply the folder with the pictures on it. For each prompt, I will ask them to move the picture into the folder, into the paint, and then to start on the prompt. So, everybody, you can take the first image, prompt 1, and put it into paint, and we will show you what that prompt is here on screen. And you can scroll out. There you go. Now, the prompt for both teams for this one is I would like you to convert this picture of Greg's Crocs into an actual Greg's building. I want to see a Greg's bakery in paint, all right? Good luck, is all I'm going to say. We will set a 5-minute timer for this one, and you can get going in 3, 2, 1, paint! I'm going to head over to this team first.
The logo. Oh no, don't tell them our prompts. They're gonna know. But you...
Sorry, there's secret information happening over here.
We need shelves. We need workers.
Okay, apparently we need everything industrial over this side. That's what we're looking for. Interesting. Let's take a look at the progress on the other side. How are you guys feeling? Radana, how's Gump doing, honestly?
Absolutely amazing. I have 100% faith in him, and he's just lovely.
Okay. I don't know what you're seeing, but I don't believe in him very much. Oh, I see. I guarantee you they're not listening, by the way. Getting feedback from the audience as well. Okay, that's 1 minute gone. Right, let's keep people away from what's going on over there. Let's swap over once again over to this side. And actually, this one is starting to look a bit like a building, you know. There you go. What do we think, audience? Is that starting to look a little bit like a building? It's a blue box. Isn't that what they're called? Blue box stores? Something like that? Yeah, we just had staff versus community, now we got a different one. But this is starting to come together. Howie, how confident are you at a point in this game?
Honestly, I think that them two may as well turn off their PC and get off the stage. Just in general, really. But also, I think we'll do better in building on this one. Got a lot of faith in Bex. She's good at crafting, building, and general usage of a computer.
Yeah. I think that might be the nicest thing Howie's ever said to Bex because of the way that she responded to that. So
I'd like to take everything back.
that's fair enough. I get that. But I don't know what these 4 blocks on top of the building are. Can you give us some insight there?
They're gonna be like smoke turrets. You know, like in a big factory, there's like, and there's like a big factory making all the big factory making all the sausage rolls. There's an oven and it's hot, so like.
Okay. Well. Sure, why not? Well, you got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Let's take a look at how progression over here is going. Oh, it's not actually happened. Nothing much more has happened since I was last here. I think they heard about the factory. Radana, I've got to ask you, how is it coaching Gumpster at this?
Oh, I have not been coaching whatsoever. I've been letting Gumpster's creative juices just flow, and it's just right here on the screen.
Do you think that might have been your mistake?
Absolutely not. I have 100% faith in Gump.
Well, he's got 30 seconds to put something together. I'm not sure about that. Can we see the original prompts then for the final few seconds, just so that we can remind ourselves of what the teams were working with? And then we'll show the 2 teams at the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop drawing. Stop your drawing. Hands off keyboards. Okay, so that was the original drawing that I asked the teams to make a Greg's building from. Let's take a look at Bex and Howie's first. Let's see how they did. Oh, that's not Bex and Howie's, but we will look at Gumpster's first. Okay, so, well, there's a lot of Greg shoes involved, that's for sure. I see some description of a building-like shape at the top, although I don't know that's up to code.
Gum, why is it fucking Lambert and Butler up the top?
There's something wrong with that. Okay, let's take a look at the other team and see how they did. I mean, that's a Greg's, isn't it? That's a Greg's. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to give the first point to Bex and Howie. Very good. Right, you can clear your paint, swap over. Get yourselves ready for the second prompt. Do better. It's important. I think they will. I think they will. We can go back then to taking a look at what is coming up next. So the second prompt, once you've cleared your paint screen, you can bring up the second prompt that's in the folder, and we can all take a look at what that second prompt looks like. There we go. Okay, so I just want to make sure that we are ready. You can drag that picture into Paint as soon as you're ready, and your prompt for this one is I want you to change the background to have this man in a huge arena. I want him to feel like he's actually won a WWE championship by the time that you guys are finished. Massive arena, maybe even a ring. 5 minutes once again. 3, 2, 1, Paint! We'll start on the other side of the stage. This time we'll go over to the left-hand side. Radad, now what's your first instincts of this picture?
Well, I'm just letting Red get on with this because you could already see my creative juices gone from the last segment there. So really what we're going with is Red's just going to go on, bang it in, go on. Come on. Go on, Red.
I love the energy. What do you think went wrong in that first prompt for you?
I had no knowledge of what I was doing, which is kind of ironic because it's kind of the same thing that I have problems with in my actual job. So I just wing it.
Just wing it.
Yeah.
And it didn't go very well. Okay.
Story of my life.
Well, you're going to get another prompt after this, obviously. Well, of course, we got 5 prompts, mate. We got a long time to go. So, do you think your approach will change?
I hope that I learn from my mistakes.
Okay. I hope you do as well. And so do the audience, by the sounds of things. Started well over here. Let's go over to see Bex and Howie. I'm seeing Bex smile, and Bex, would you say you're the creative powerhouse on this team?
Yeah, maybe.
I think I would say that too.
I wouldn't say he's got the skills, but he's got the ideas.
Okay. Well,
He's got an idea in his head, but the execution is appalling.
yeah. Yeah, it is. It is appalling. I agree. Obviously, you did very well in your first prompt, Bex. You were able to get your team a point. Do you feel confident that another point is coming your team's way after this one?
Maybe with the package, we'll get extra points. Yeah.
All right.
So far, maybe not. There we go. That's better.
Okay. Things are starting to move forward.
Taking shape.
What do you think of the new community tournament belt that we revealed yesterday with the new design?
I think it's lovely.
That's the correct answer. Thank you so much. We've had 2.5 minutes. You've got another 2.5 minutes to go. Gonna move back across to see how Red's doing. Oh, things are happening. Connecting the dots. Okay. Do you want to give us some concept about what you're planning?
It's arena, right? And he's inside the arena, but Rubber Ducky is on the side of the arena, and he's winning.
Okay. Yeah. No, yeah, I hope so, because you've got 2 minutes left to try and get an arena on this one. 2 minutes left. I'll tell you what, Gumpster's coaching is very different to Bex's. Gumpster is very, very much getting excited about what's happening in front of him. And how do you feel like Red's doing?
Well, I'm just confident in Red's ability here because she's doing much better than I am. She's not using the control and, paste. Yeah, click. Yeah, control, click. Just so, it's much better than I'm doing right now. So yeah. I'm game for what she's doing.
Not quite. No, but we are starting to... we've at least got a ring taking shape here, which is more than I had over on the other team at this particular juncture. But I'm not seeing an arena yet. I'm not seeing the big crowd behind. So hopefully we'll start to see that moving forwards. Maybe a few people as we move back over to this side. And, oh, wow! Well, that is a stark difference to when I was last here, that's for sure. Are those grey dots people, out of curiosity? Yeah, okay. But why are there 3 suns?
The light shining into the ring.
You sure?
Positive.
All right. Well, things are starting to move forwards. You've just got 45 seconds left to try and make your finishing touches, but this certainly is an arena. There are certainly people going on. Howie, just about 30 seconds. How are you feeling? Ah! Yeah. Absolutely fair enough. Right, okay. Last few seconds, so can we bring up the original prompt to remind our lovely people of what our teams were working with? And then we will start to count down. There we go. That was the original prompt. So we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands away from keyboard and mice. Stop drawing. That was the original picture. All right, let's see the first entry. I don't mind which one you want to put up, production. I'll be able to work it out. There we go. Right, so that is Howie's rendition of putting this man into an arena and winning the championship belt. What do we think of that one, audience? That's all right, yeah? It's an important detail. Let's take a look at the other entrant then. What did Red come up with? What do we think of that one, audience? Yeah! I heard a louder cheer for that one, so I'm going to give the point to Red and Gumpster. That sounds good to me. So it's 1-1 after 2 prompts. Right, let's move on then. Okay, so you can shut down paint, clear the screen, and get prompt number 3 ready. Make sure you swap places as well. So once again, we've got Gumpster versus Bex for prompt number 3. Outrageous. Right, let's take a look then at the prompt for number 3. You certainly wouldn't want to put a tent up in the weather that we've got outside for the moment. But this is an example of our wonderful community touching grass, as you can see. Now, you guys are going to be given a little bit less time on this one because I think the prompt is a little bit easier. What I want you to do is I want you to draw any kind of animal approaching the tent. I want you to draw any kind of animal that you could possibly want approaching the tent and make it look like this is a YouTube thumbnail that we've tried to create and tried to get some actual interest in a video that's not very interesting. Okay? Any animal approaching the tent. I'm going to give you 3 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, draw! I think I went over to that team first, so let's go and take a look initially at Bex and Howie. Howie, have you told Bex what animal to do?
There's a lot of planning going in. Don't want to say too much. There's some fun ideas happening. What is going on with that neck? There's a lot of things happening. But yeah, I think this could be a winner. I think it could be a winner.
Certainly could. We saw your creativity in the last prompt. Unfortunately, you didn't get the victory.
That's why it's just a fix.
Right, fair enough. But do you know what you're going to be working towards on prompt number 4? How maybe to fix your mistakes, maybe?
Definitely make sure to give whoever is in the picture a bigger bulge. I think we lost points on that. And just, yeah, as much creativity and colour as possible.
Well, there's certainly colour going on this one. I think I know what animal that is, so I'm going to move across. You've had 1/3 of your time, 1 minute already gone. Let's take a look at what Gumpster's getting on with. Okay. I mean, that is something. We're still filling in. Do you know what animal this is going to be?
Absolutely, I do not want to ruin the surprise. You just got to let Gump do his thing, and eventually it will be very easy to guess what animal it is.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even know what animal it is.
No, that is apparent. That is apparent. Red, taking home the victory in the previous prompt. Very excited for you about that one. What did you find worked for you when you were trying to actually edit that picture?
I think I just kind of let my hand control the mouse without thinking, and that's how I personally think I got the win. Obviously, Gump came in with some creative ideas. Some of his ideas got us the win, I think. So without Gump, I don't think I would have won, and now I believe in him to win this round.
Team cohesion over on this side. Can anyone in the audience figure out what animal that is? Because I'm not 100% sure. It's not Pikachu. I know for a fact it isn't. Actually, it might be, to be fair. It might be. Right. Just under a minute to go. Let's check in one final time with this team over on the right-hand side of the screen. Oh, you know what? I like this a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing this come up on the screen. But Howie, I think we've taken the YouTube thumbnail a little bit to heart, haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Take that fully on board. And yeah, yeah, I think Epic should use this as a YouTube thumbnail at some point.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will. There we go. There you go. That is starting to look very good. Very, very good. Right. 15 seconds left, folks. Not got long to finish those pictures. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Away from the keyboard and mice. Step away. The prompt is finished. That was the original prompt, and I asked both teams to create me an image with an animal coming towards the tent for use in a YouTube video that might not be an interesting video, but you want to try and create some intrigue. Let's take a look at the first team. Let's see if we can see Bex and Howie's first. There it is. Right, firstly, it's not Pikachu, but what animal do we think that is? It's not Pikachu. I'm pretty sure that's a giraffe. I think that's a very, very good job from Bex, and I also very much appreciate the YouTube title as well. That's really good. Let's take a look at what Gump was able to come up with. I don't think that changed much after I stopped watching the screen. Gump tried to make it better. He did not succeed. The point is, of course, going to Bex and Howie for the wonderful giraffe. Great work. There's absolutely no way I'm giving that a point. Goodness me. Right. Okay. 2 more prompts to go. Swap over. One more time. Prompt number 4 is coming up in just a moment, so make sure you remove all of the stuff from Paint, input the image for prompt 4, and we can show you what that prompt looks like on the screen. There you go. A classic. Okay. So, for each of the teams, I would like you to edit the carpet so it actually looks like a sea of some description of food. It doesn't necessarily have to be chips, but I'd like to see a whole bunch of food on the floor to make out that he's eating a lot more than it actually just so happens to be right there. And this is going to be quite a long one. I'm going to give you 4 minutes for this one, a bit longer than the last prompt, but not as long as the first 2 that we had, okay? So, you guys can start drawing in 3, 2, 1, paint. What food should they draw? Audience, what food? Really? Okay. All right. I'm sure. Bex approves, apparently. Speaking of, let's go and check out what Howie started with. Oh my goodness, that's a start. It might be Pikachu, actually. You wouldn't believe it. Howie very confused about what he's doing, but it might be happening. Okay, so what I am seeing here, by the way, which I'm very impressed with, is a lot of team cohesion. Bex is kind of directing traffic, and Howie is trying to carry out that vision. Do you have an idea of the food you're going to make?
We do, yeah. There's only one type of food that relate to the gentleman in this picture. So.
Okay, that's very interesting. How confident are you of taking home a point? And which would be the win, by the way? You guys are 2-1 up. A third point would get you the win.
I think the idea is great, but again, execution could be shocking, so.
We will see. You've already had 1.5 minutes of time. 2.5 minutes to go. Liking how this is shaping up, though. Let's go and take a look at the other side of the stage. Oh, hello. This looks interesting. Gumpster. That looks fun.
So we had an idea here that we would make it anti-LAN food. Because, everyone goes for burger and chips at LAN, but we thought, why not introduce something really healthy at LAN?
And you think that's going to go over well with the crowd, do you?
I mean, I don't care what the crowd say. Yeah.
I think you've earned their respect with that one. Very nice. So healthy foods we're going with over here. How confident are you for Red to get you this point to bring us to a prompt 5?
Well, I'm just hoping that Red's going to rein this in. You know, she's going to absolutely bring it back for us. we might also have a little surprise as well. So I won't reveal that surprise just in case Red doesn't get to it. But there is a surprise in there.
Well, you've not got long to put that surprise in. A minute and a half still to go. And things are looking good. At least that looks like food, which is more than I could say about the other side when I first went over. But we'll take another look, and we'll see if there is any food actually over for Howie and Bex. No, there still isn't. Are those chicken nuggets?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. What's the red background doing?
Maybe it's just ketchup. I don't know.
That's a lot of ketchup. Okay. I'm not here to ketchup shame anybody, all right? If you want that much ketchup, that's absolutely fine. What's happening now? Well, you got 30 seconds to try and put it together. Let's get the original prompt back on screen, and we'll see if Red was able to get her job done. That was the original picture. Of course, it was originally chips, but we now have just under 15 seconds to go. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop drawing. Hands away from keyboard and mouse. Gumster's happy with what has been produced. Can we look over at Red's picture first, please? Let's see what we've got. Oh. There you go. Okay. There is food there, technically, yeah? Yeah, don't mind that. All right. Good job from Red. Let's take a look at what Howie was able to put together. Oh. Hey. I think we just need to drink that in for a moment. That is a piece of art, isn't it, really? And it is the favorite vegan, of course. But a vegan eating chicken nuggets, I'm just not sure about that one, guys. I don't know if that one's going to fly, unfortunately. He does. It happens. Okay. Fair enough. I was going to say, the surprise was good. This is probably the closest one we've had so far. I think both are quality, but this one does have texture. I think I am unfortunately going to have to give the point to Bex and Howie with that one. The chicken nuggets, I think, are pretty visible. And so they go 3-1 up, which means that you guys have won today's episode of Crock. Congratulations. You can both come back up to the stage now. And would you like to see the last prompt for fun? Would you like to see the last prompt? Okay. Let's do the last prompts then. So, what I want to see, that is the last prompt. And what I want to see for this one is I want to see some teamwork. So one of you is going to be on the keyboard. The other is going to be on the mouse. Okay? So you got to have some proper teamwork here. You guys can load in this prompt now into Paint. And what I would like you to do for this one is I would like you to simply complete the picture. Sometimes you put a picture into an AI of any kind. I don't want to get banned. But sometimes you put the picture in and you want to just flesh it out. You want to get more of the picture. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to complete the picture that you see in front of you. And this one is going to take a little while, so I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. Once again, this is the last prompt. 3, 2, 1, paint. It's a good picture, no? It's a bit scary seeing it as in that kind of size, just the eyes looking at you. Right, let's take a look over here. Actually, I'm going to move over to the other side because already things are happening. Things aren't happening over that side of the stage. So we got some C. Gumster, you're in control of the keyboard. How are you feeling about that?
I am in control of the keyboard, but I'm not having to do anything right now. So it's good, and I'm just coaching from the sidelines. See? Delegation.
Delegation. Are you concerned that the crowd were literally saying that you didn't know how to use a keyboard earlier?
No, I'm not concerned by the crowd and what they say to me because the crowd doesn't matter, does it?
You didn't get a round of applause for that one. So that's unfortunate. We've seen some fishes. One and done, yeah. Sometimes the joke just wears out. That's how it goes. But we've got some fishes starting, and apparently we're looking for some coloured fish over this side as well. So you've just had just over a minute. That's not gone very well. Moving over to the other side. Let's see how Howie and Bex are getting on. Howie is in control of the mouse at this point, which there's a lot of conversation happening over here. I don't really want to interrupt, but Howie, what was the decision for you to take hold of the mouse?
There's an idea behind it, and there's a lot of pain happening right now. All the best.
He really wants to draw the thing that is needed to make this picture accurate. So he's been talking about it all day, so.
Apparently, yeah. But we'll see exactly how this goes. Howie in control of the mouse on this particular prompt does concern me a little bit, I have to say. Concerns me as to whether I'll be invited back or not. But we have just learned that Howie's colorblind. So, yeah, even more confusing is to think of why on earth he's taken control of the mouse. What is happening there? Apparently he believes he's a mermaid. That's an interesting one. I don't necessarily disagree with it. Chat, who do we think's going to win the last prompt? Neither? I think that's probably fair. We'll move back over. 2.5 minutes gone. I'm glad we moved away when we did, I think. Got some kelp at the bottom of the screen. We got some different... Is that a pufferfish? That's great. Okay, so I asked, is that a pufferfish? I was replied to, no, that's supposed to be a stingray. And then someone shouted, why is there a tea bag? Yeah? All very relevant suggestions, I think. Gumpster, once again, you're doing absolutely nothing on this team, and your team is better for it.
I'm coming up with the ideas. That's what I'm bringing to the table here. Okay.
Did you suggest the tea bag?
I suggested making the fish a little bit more different. So I said, why don't we do like a stingray or, you know, what? What is that? That's supposed to be a shark, by the way. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, all right. Moving on. Just under a minute and a half still to go. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Well, I saw one thing when I came across, and I was interested, and then I saw the other thing, and I was less interested. Howie, I imagine this is you, yes?
Hello.
Yeah. Bex, how do you feel about how do you feel this is going?
I'm not surprised at this sort of outcome, so I'm just here for the ride.
I probably shouldn't be, but I am. I still don't understand why you've drawn him as a mermaid. Is that a design choice?
I think it's meant to be two separate legs and then an arm, and that's his little booty butt.
The fact that you're saying "I think" says everything. I believe we've got another 30 seconds still to go before we shut down this one. And I do have to say, as far as drawing the rest of the body goes, this is impressive. It certainly hasn't happened over on the other side. Oh, we're drawing more distinct legs now. I see, trying to make it a little bit. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Right, with 15 seconds to go, let's bring up the original prompt. And let's start counting the teams down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands away from mice and keyboards. Step away. And actually, both teams you can come and join me on stage now. That definitely is the last prompt. Stand up, away from your your PCs. Come on, you've got to answer for your crimes now. Let's go. Come and join me. I know it is. I've seen it. Right. Let's take a look then first at Bex and Howie's attempt at finishing this picture. Let's see what happened. No, you are in this together, unfortunately, Bex. I don't have anything else to say about that one. Let's move over to the side. Actually, Bex and Howie, please. Production. That's the one on the left side of the stage. This on our side now. Let's have a look. There you go.
What are you doing? You want an album cover? You're on an album
Okay.
cover. It is now.
The audience likes that one. I'm not surprised. It certainly happened. Yeah, I mean, Howie, I've got to ask you, how do you feel about that?
I don't. Yes, artiste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's current. It's now. You can see that on an album work. Yeah, it's a work of art.
I think so. I think so, absolutely. Well, let's take a look at the other entry then in the final round, the final prompt, Gumpster and Red. Okay. So there's some fish of varying differences. There's some colourful fish, there's some not colourful fish. What's the thought behind the fishing line, out of curiosity?
So we went for a topical theme here. So we thought about the plastic bags, bottles, and then it's polluting the seas, you see.
It's a commentary.
It's not a potato, it's a stingray. Yeah.
It certainly isn't. It certainly isn't. Okay, right. We're going to do this one based on audience vote because why not? That's the best way to do it. So, for prompt number 5, who thinks Bex and Howie won? That's a pretty good cheer. Who thinks Gumpster and Red won? That was one person. It was a little bit louder for Bex and Howie. So Bex and Howie take the final points of Crock. Congratulations. You guys win 4-1 at the end of the day. How do you feel?
Ashamed, pretty much. Yeah, yeah.
You know what? I think that's the right feeling. How about you?
I felt good about it until the last round.
Until what's literally on screen with us right now that really could be removed. Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, you guys weren't successful this time, but how do you feel it went for you?
Well, we're no Van Goghs over here, are we? So I feel okay with that, but Red may be feeling disappointed because she had better expectations than I did.
Red, it's a disappointing day, isn't it?
You know what? I tried my hardest. I gave it my all, and we won one round, all to me. So that's, I'm happy about that.
And you had to curry Gumpster, which is not an easy thing to do. So very, very good done. Right. Well, that is Crock, everybody. Firstly, let's thank our teams for participating. Congratulations to Bex and Howie. Give them a round of applause. Thank you very much for participating, guys. We appreciate it. Now, we want everybody to stay exactly where they are because just after this, we have got... Not you. We have got an esports update with Quino for you in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. We'll let you know everything that's happening with esports around Epic LAN, and the community team immediately get up and leave, which is fair enough. We'll see you in a moment.